They may get under our skin, but there's no doubt the Kardashians are some great pranksters. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 pranks on keeping up with the Kardashians. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at Kardashian-Jenner shenanigans from the hit reality TV show that had us laughing, cringing, and gasping in surprise. Sit down. Number 10, an alarming surprise.
What's that noise? What is that?
In this deleted scene from season 13, Rob Kardashian and Scott Disick have a little fun at Khloe's expense as they hide a bunch of alarm clocks around her house and set them to go off one after the other.
You guys are so stupid.
Khloe goes from confused to slightly irritated to hamming it up and playing along by the time she decides it's all been in good fun.
There's another clock! Let's go find it! Oh my God!
She even gets her sister Kourtney involved in the hunt to track down all the hidden clocks, making it a real family affair.
Like, what kind of punishment is this?
All I know is you're laughing. That's all that matters to us.
Number 9, Fancy Nancy.
How is it living with KIM?
I'm like so annoyed.
She is on my last nerve. Like, all she does is critique what I'm wearing, what I look like.
With Kanye's surprise birthday party for Kim coming up in a few days, Kourtney and Khloe are getting a little tired of Kim's constant criticisms of what they're wearing.
So let's call her Fancy Nancy.
I am so down.
So behind Kim's back, they come up with a fake name to call her so they can talk openly about how annoying she's being right in front of her face.
Did you get a gift from Nancy before, Court?
I got only neutral, no color from Nancy.
I know.
How annoying is Nance?
They settle on Fancy Nancy, and Kim has no idea that they're talking trash about her for much of the episode. Cruel? Maybe. Funny? Well, we think so.
So, who is Nancy?
Just some annoying, judgmental hooker.
Number 8, Kris's prank calls.
We should do prank calls.
What?
We should do prank calls.
While wine tasting in Mexico, Mama Jenner gets a tad tipsy in the hot sun and decides to make a few prank calls. The only problem is she doesn't really know how to do it.
Hey, Siri.
No, here.
Siri.
Hold on. Give me your...
Siri.
You can't just talk to them.
Siri, could you please call the hotel?
So Khloe's forced to not only deal with her inebriated mother, but also teach her the ancient art of making prank calls.
Hello, can I please have Khloe Kardashian's room?
I don't see that I have her registered as a guest here at the hotel.
Oh, that's wild. I think she's under I don't know, like another name.
After Kris gets in the groove of things, however, not even Khloe can keep a straight face, and we can't blame her. Does anyone know a good toologist?
Do you happen to know of a toologist? My foot is killing me.
No, I've never heard of that.
Number 7, dress up.
What if someone asks us,
Ask
are
us
you
what?
Kylie Jenner?
Be like, oh my God, I get that all the time.
I get that all the time.
And that is such a compliment, though.
Tired of not being able to leave the house without being recognized, the girls decide to undertake a little experiment. And like most Kardashian experiments, this one is televised.
Kendall and I are Sam and Natalie Johnson from Albuquerque.
Natalie, you are just the sweetest little soul.
Khloe, Kendall, and Kylie dress up in wigs, prosthetics, and sunglasses and head out into the city to see whether anyone can see through their phony disguises. Khloe's getup is masterful, while Kendall's is just okay, but we can't help but feel Kylie didn't put much effort into her disguise. Maybe she wanted to be recognized after all?
I hope you don't go into labor, though. I know. I'm only 7 months, though, so if I go into labor anytime soon,
Then that baby's...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be real ugly, though.
Number 6, Mime's revenge. After Khloe plays a joke on her mom by handcuffing her to a mime, Kris decides not to take it lying down.
Mom, this is really your look. I think you should do this all the time.
Dressing up in a pretty convincing mime getup herself, she visits Khloe in an attempt to annoy Khloe and get her revenge. In the end, though, Khloe actually enjoys the experience and loves seeing her mom's silly side. So this prank is actually pretty cute, and it's a nice mother-daughter moment amidst the usual drama and chaos the show is known for.
I am so happy to see my mom as this light, fun Kris Jenner. This is the Kris Jenner that I know. So the next time things get crazy, pull out that face paint and your mime costume. You're good to go.
Number 5, fake sex tape.
I've stolen my mom's nightgown from 1994, and I feel like now I'm ready to recreate this amazing sex tape.
Kris is usually involved in the shenanigans on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but it's not often that both Jenner parents are. This time, Scott and Kourtney dress up as the Jenner parents to make a fake sex tape.
I'm Kris Jenner.
Come on, Bruce. You may remember me from the Olympic Games.
What's more, they used actual archived audio of the couple's voices to make the tape even more realistic.
We gotta get your legs off my shoulders.
No.
There you go. That's a good, that's the money shot. Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
Wow, now that's an elaborate prank. At first, they might not seem too impressed when seeing the footage, but eventually, it's hard not to chuckle along.
Oh my God.
Number 4, TP'd house.
We could TP her house or as her. TP! So let's TP her house. TP her house.
This prank started as Kris's attempt to console her daughter Khloe for feeling left out amid all the baby talk between her sisters Kim and Kourtney.
This is like an art form.
Well, consoling gave way to drinking, and lots of it. And before we knew it, Kris and Khloe were on the way to Kim's house to wrap it up in toilet paper. Not to be outdone, Kim would later have her revenge and recruit Khloe to help her TP Kris's house almost 5 years later.
We should TP Mom's home. For what? For TPing my home? Like 5 years ago? Like 6?
Late, but satisfying. We have a feeling this family would be outrageously funny on Halloween if let loose on the neighborhood with toilet paper in hand.
Khloe, we have to get this tree. Get some tinsel.
Number 3, Art Vandelay.
We're making extremely, extremely famous art for your mother.
Anyone who watches Keeping Up with the Kardashians know that Kris Jenner is a major art snob.
Remember how Mom was like art shaming me? Scott and I were like, let's art shame the art shamer.
They'd also know that Scott and Khloe have pretty short fuses. So fed up with Kris's snobbery, Scott and Khloe plan to art shame the art shamer, creating their own paintings and attributing them to a completely fictional artist named Art Vandelay.
What is this one called?
Black grass crying.
The 3 phases of life.
Fire and ice.
Seinfeld fans will get the reference here, but unfortunately, Kris did not. And she loved the pieces so much, she wanted to hang them up on the walls right away. Mission success.
He's so talented.
Number 2, placenta dinner.
Have you ever cooked a placenta?
Cooked a placenta? Personally, no.
Placenta? They say you can eat them.
In the wake of her family's mixed reaction to Kim bringing up the idea of eating her own placenta, her and Kourtney decide to teach the Kardashian crew a lesson they'll never forget, even if they really want to.
What animal is this placenta from, just FYI?
A human.
What?
They enlist a chef to cook up a human placenta bought over the internet to feed to the rest of the family under the guise of beef brisket.
So I guess you guys really didn't like the way placenta tastes.
The look on their faces when told they ate the placenta is priceless, a prank made palatable by the fact that it really was just a brisket all along. Lesson, don't mess with Kim.
Oh, God, please.
Everyone took a bite.
I think I want to throw up.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Huh? What? Chloe, what is wrong? What is wrong with you? What in the hell are you guys doing? Did it put it out? This is messed up.
Number 1, Todd Crane's prank call.
Khloe, Kourt, and I have been having some fun prank calling Kris lately. Kind of just like a fun thing to do to, just bond. And I've been pretending to be this old family friend, and I gotta say, we have Kris completely fooled.
It's one of the show's long-running jokes. Scott Disick prank calls Kris as long-term friend of the family, Todd Cranes. The only problem is, Scott doesn't know what Todd sounds like.
Hello?
Auntie Kris, it's me. It's Todd Cranes. Where are you?
Who?
Todd Cranes.
So Kris ends up thinking she has a stalker on her hands, pretending to be the hapless and completely unwitting Mr. Cranes.
Why do you always hang up on me?
This is Todd Cranes.
Who would you think it is? It's me, Todd Cranes.
Now that's already an epic prank, but later on, the kids take it a step further by inviting Todd Cranes to the house for a visit, causing Kris to freak out.
Surprise! Auntie Kris, it's me, Todd Cranes.
Luckily, it is of course the actual Todd Cranes, and Scott reveals the truth.
It's me! It's Todd Cranes! Auntie Kris! Me! It's Todd Cranes!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.